Welcome. This is going to be a slow, gentle flow, perfect for beginners or anybody else that likes to take things a little bit more slowly here on the yoga mat. Our theme today throughout the practice will be creativity, creating a better life, one breath and one moment at a time. So find a comfortable seated position, perfect to use a folded blanket and to sit on the front edge of it, putting those sit bones, those lower hip bones right at the front edge, helping the spine to extend. If you happen to have blocks, they're wonderful to support lifted knees, just placing them under the thighs. Finding a comfortable seated position here, you're welcome to keep your eyes open and find a soft gaze toward the floor. Or if it feels comfortable and safe to do so, go ahead and close the eyes. Find a nice upright spine here, allowing the shoulders to relax, allowing the arms to be gentle, flowing down, and the hands to settle at the thighs or at the knees, or perhaps even in your lap. Begin to notice your breath. What does the breath feel like? Notice how the breath is coming in and going out of your body. Perhaps take a moment here to gently move the head side to side or up and down. And then find a restful neck. Find ease in the face. Relaxing the whole of the body here. Noticing your breath. Feeling the breath coming in. And feeling the breath going out. Your potential is limitless. You are unique, valuable, capable, and worthy of the dreams that are in your heart. Most of all, you have what it takes to transform and transcend whatever challenges you face. As you sit here, feeling your breath going in and coming out, look in your heart and search for the intention that you would like to set for this practice. An intention is an affirming statement or word, perhaps even an image in your mind's eye or a color. And the intention is something that we set in our heart and something that we use to return to throughout the practice to give us focus, to give us direction on why we are here on the mat. You're welcome to set an intention having to do with the theme of this practice, creating a better life, one breath and one moment at a time. Or anything else that you're working with right now. What do you deeply long to fulfill on a personal level right now? Perhaps an intention could sound like, I wisely create my future, one choice at a time. Or you can just use the word creativity. Just think creative, or imagine yourself being creative. Or perhaps you can choose a phrase, I am the orchestrator of my future. One choice at a time. or choose orchestration. Imagine yourself as the orchestrator of your future. Whatever it is that's deep in your heart, go there. Go with that to set your intention. And so take a moment here. Let the intention flow forward. And state it to yourself 3 times. With faith and conviction. And with emotion. Draw in those feelings of what that feels like for that intention to be true. And we'll let the intention go, letting it rest in your heart space like a beautiful seed planted in fertile soil. Wonderful. Take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale out. If your eyes are closed, you can gently open them. And if you have blocks to either side, you can set them away and allow the legs to come in front. Finding a nice stretch here, long-legged. Allow the arms to come to either side, tenting the fingers to the floor. And tick-tock the ankles side to side. Spread the toes really wide. Perhaps do some ankle rolls around in one direction and then the other direction. Now bring some shoulder movements side to side. A little bit of side to side flow here, warming up gently throughout the spine. We'll come back to center. Inhale, bring the arms up, reach and stretch the arms upward. Exhale, turn the palms down, bring the arms back down. Again, inhale, bring the arms up. Stretch, lengthen, exhale, lower the arms back down. Do some gentle rolls, alternating with the shoulders here. Coming forward and going back, and then going back and coming forward. A little bit of movement here through the shoulders. Great. Now let's bring the hands in front of the heart, touching palms in a prayer position. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, press the palms together forward. Tuck your chin down and let the spine arch toward the back in a seated cat. Inhale, open the arms out to either side and bring the heart forward. Wonderful seated cow here. Exhale, close back up with the arms nice and long, palms to touch, tuck the chin down, seated cat. Inhale, open up again, seated cow. Bring that heart forward. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. 2 more like this with your own breath. Great. We'll bring the hands back to heart center and set them down to the sides, palms down or on tentative fingers. We'll bend the legs and gently start to pick up one leg and the other, doing a little bit of very slow pedaling here. So we're doing everything with intention and creativity. Right? One breath and one choice at a time. You can also bring the pedal backwards. Spread your toes and reach out through the ball mound and the heel of the feet. It activates the legs, makes the legs a little bit stronger, and gently feel the core working here. And from the pedals, we'll bring the knees and legs together and we can tick-tock the knees side to side. Slow and easy. We don't need to rush anything. We're taking our time here on the mat. Back and forth, back and forth. Wonderful. We'll bring the feet back down. Allow them to widen and do some windshield wipers with the knees side to side. Again, going slow, nice and easy. And we'll come back to center, transitioning onto hands and knees, finding a tabletop position. So in tabletop, I love to have my blanket in this larger rectangular fold because it offers good padding here for the knees. And so you'll set your knees here on the blanket, finding a tabletop position. We'll bring our knees under our hips distance apart. So look at the knees, see how we're doing here underneath the hips. Then check out our shoulders. Shoulders above the wrists. Nice soft elbows. We want the inner elbows to be looking toward one another rather than locking and looking outward toward the front. Keeping graceful elbows here. Spreading those fingers as wide as possible. Feeling the palm of the hand gripping onto the mat. And then here in this position, we'll also tuck the belly button toward the spine, finding a nice flat back from our tabletop. Gaze down toward the mat. If the wrists start to feel a little bit tired from being in this position, you can always roll the top of the mat and set the palms onto the roll. Nice little bit of trick there to bring ease into the wrist. From this tabletop position, we'll inhale deeply in tabletop. As you exhale, let the buttocks go back toward the heels, gently gliding into a child's position. As you inhale, press the palms down toward the mat as if you're gripping, and lift up again back into tabletop. Exhale, float back down into child's position. Relax the wrists and the hands. Inhale, press the palms into the mat. Rise back up into tabletop. Keep soft elbows, soft face. Work with your breath, nice and slow here. Inhale, coming up into tabletop. Exhale, coming back down into child's. Inhale again, one more time into table. Exhale, back down into child's position. Stay here in this child and rest for a moment. Notice how the body feels in the child's position. You want the head to be able to rest all the way down to the mat, to blanket, or to stacked hands, or even bring in a block here. We want child's position to feel as comfortable as possible. Just a few more breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. Stay connected with the body. And stay connected with the breath. Next inhale, we'll slowly rise back up into the tabletop position. Wonderful. Soft elbows, belly button drawn towards the spine, gently triggering the abdominal muscles. We'll inhale, lift and extend the right leg. Feel yourself pressing up through the bottom of the foot, through the ball mound and the heel. Inhale deeply here. As you exhale, allow the right leg to cross over the left and gently take your gaze over the left shoulder. And say hello to your leg on that other side. Feel the stretch here along the right body side, along the left buttocks and hip side. And slowly we'll inhale, lift the right leg, bring it back, exhale into tabletop position. We'll go to the other side. Inhale, lift and extend the left leg. Feel the nice stretch here. Reach out through the bottom of the foot, ball mound and heel. Inhale deeply, exhale, take the left leg over to the other side and look over the right shoulder. Say hello to your left leg and your left toes. Breathing in and breathing out. Keeping soft elbows. Feeling a nice stretch along the left leg and into the left body side. Next inhale, we'll lift and pick up the left leg. Exhale, come back into the tabletop position. Wonderful. From here, we'll gently take our hips side to side. Just enjoy the movement side to side here. Like a happy puppy. Great. Now let's sit back onto our heels if that's accessible. If not, coming up onto the knees. Do some gentle wrist rolls here. Around in one direction and the other. Flex the fingers, wiggle them. Find a nice release. Great. We'll transition onto our back body. You're welcome to scoot the blanket to the side if you're using one, or spread it out along your mat for a little bit more cushioning here, which is my preference. I have a bony spine, so this is really good for my spine to come on back here. Wonderful. Once you've reclined back, allow the legs to be bent and the feet planted. We want to find our legs hips distance apart, not too wide here. And tune in with your breath. Bring the hands here to the belly and feel the breath. Expanding the belly with the inhale. Allowing the belly to contract with the exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Now we'll bring our hands down to the sides, palms facing down to the mat or blanket. As we inhale next, we're going to press through the feet, engage the legs, and gently lift the pelvis up. As you exhale, slowly lower back down. How slow can you go? Inhaling, pressing your feet firmly through to the mat, lifting the pelvis up. Exhaling, lowering back down. Continue here with your breath. Inhaling to lift the pelvis. Exhaling to lower down. Pay careful attention. Feel your feet. Can you feel the entire surface of the feet really rooting and grounding down into the mat? Or do you feel like the heels or the toes are coming up, or you're getting onto the outside of the feet or the inside. Press firmly through the whole bottom surface of both feet as you lift and move. If you'd like to add a little bit more here, you can bring in some arm movement. So I'll come back down here. Next inhale. As I lift my pelvis up, I bring my arms up together. Perhaps I stop here with the arms pointing straight up, and as I exhale, the arms come back down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. How slow can you go? And you can also go up with the arms and the pelvis and take the arms all the way up overhead to the floor. And bring everything back down as slow as possible. How far you go is up to you. You don't have to look like me. Be creative with your practice here. Meet your body exactly where it's at right now. Your body is not like my body, and that is great. We work with the body where it is, here and now, not where it was yesterday or last year, and not where it will be tomorrow. 3 more here. Join this bridge flow with arms or without arms, that's up to you. Notice if there's a lot of engagement in your buttocks, and let them release a little bit more. Allow the core and the legs to do the bigger work. Wonderful. Let's all move back down in the starting position. Widen the feet to the outside edges of the mat. And do those windshield wipers again. You can bring the arms out to T if that feels good. Tick-tock, side to side. We'll slowly come back to center. Bringing the feet hips distance apart again. Lift and bring the right leg and bring the outside of the right ankle to the left thigh, just below the knee, finding a figure 4 position here. So this is a perfectly excellent place to stay in figure 4. If you'd like to deepen this hip stretch and opener, you'll lift up on the left foot and draw the figure 4 shape closer to your heart. When you do that, you have some options here as far as holding on to the left leg. You can thread the right hand between the triangle there and the left hand on the outside of the left leg and hold on to the back of the left thigh. If you feel like you're really having to reach far and having to pick up the shoulders here or strain the neck, you can reach for the strap. Thread it in between the legs and to the outside. And use the strap as a tool to draw in. Allow the shoulders to remain down to the mat. Nice and relaxed here. Breathe in and breathe out. Throughout all my practices that I offer, I like to share bits of wisdom and insight. And so stay here in your position, in your figure 4 here on the right side. I'll let you know when it's time to let it go. in any venture that you pursue in life. The secret of your success will be found in your daily choices and in your routines. Sometimes we think that our success is found in the big things, the momentous things. But success is so much more than that. It's one step at a time, one thought at a time, one breath at a time, one position at a time. And we'll slowly start to release this position, lowering the left foot down, release the strap and set it to the side if you had it in your hands. Uncross the right leg. Let the left leg extend and hug in the right leg here and do some knee circles around with that knee. And slowly let those circles go. Take a time here to do some ankle rolls, spread the toes again. And we'll set the right leg down nice and long. Bring the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers together. Turn the palms out and find a nice long body stretch here. Stretch. Or you can also release the hands and stretch one side and the other. Do some of those wrist rolls and ankle rolls if it feels good. And we'll slowly bring the hands back down to either side. Bend the legs again. Feel the feet nice and stable here against the mat. And we'll inhale, pick up the left leg. Exhale, take the outside of the left ankle to the right thigh, just below the knee, finding the figure four. You're welcome to stay here, or if you want to take it a little bit further, start picking up the right foot, drawing the figure four shape toward the heart, toward your chest. The closer that you move in, the more intense this becomes. Feeling that target area all along the left hip side. Breathing in and out. Also option to interlace the arms around the back of the right thigh. Or to bring the strap in and hold the back of the right thigh with the strap. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Tune into the body here, tune into the breath. Be present. Bring change and awareness to your whole person, one moment at a time. Continue to stay here in the position. Breathing in, breathing out. That will let me know when it's time to release. Stay aware. We often dismiss small changes in our lives because they don't seem to matter very much to us in the moment. And yet, a day becomes an entire 24 hours, 1 second at a time. A life becomes a lifetime, 1 day at a time. Small changes bring great results in in the future. Just like one breath at a time. Give our body an opportunity here to expand, to open, to release and surrender. Find new ways of being and doing. Slowly release the right foot down, uncross the left leg, draw the knee in, and lengthen the right leg down. And do some gentle knee circles here around. We'll let that go. Lengthen all over the body. Find a full long body stretch again. Side to side, or go all limbs together. Lengthen, lengthen. And very slowly, we bring the arms down to either side. Bend the knees and draw them in toward your chest. And then extend the legs up. See about picking up the buttocks. Bring the hands underneath the buttocks and the hips. You can give yourself a little bit more boost here. Perhaps you're only here. Great. Awesome. Perhaps you're here. There's no right or wrong here. We're just playing, bringing the legs up overhead, finding a nice full leg stretch. You can take some time here to massage the backs of the legs or the front. Reach for the feet, even if you can't touch them. Do some ankle rolls and wrist rolls again. Wonderful. We'll slowly begin to lower our feet back down. Bend the knees and draw the knees in toward your chest or toward the armpits. And allow the arms to come around the shins here. And just gently rock side to side, knees to chest hug. If rocking side to side doesn't feel good on the spine, then find stillness and simply offer your knees to chest hug without movement. Release our knees to chest hug. Gently roll onto the side body for a moment. Reacclimating the body here. Then we'll slowly come back into our tabletop position. Of the blocks if you have them handy. If you don't, that's fine. Your hands can be to the mat. Again, we're in that tabletop position here. Nice long back. Gently bringing that belly button toward the spine. So if you have the blocks, you can bring the blocks underneath the hands here on this medium height. And we'll inhale, lift and extend the right leg and press the ball of the foot down to the mat along with curling the toes under. Find a nice deep stretch here. And also be done with our hands here to the mat. Next inhale, we'll pick up the right leg. Exhale, bend the leg, bring the leg underneath the body, and take the right foot to the inside of the hand or of the block. Finding a nice lunge position here. Look at the front knee. Make sure it's at a 90-degree angle. Perhaps if you want to open a little bit deeper here on this left side, you can curl the toes under, scoot the knee back a little bit more. If it feels like too much, you can draw the knee in closer and create less gap between the legs, finding just the right position here. To take this a little bit further and bring this into a little bit more intensifying stretch and strengthen, you'll curl the back left toes under and pick up the back knee. I can also be on my hands here, finding a nice low lunge here, creating extension through the back of the left leg, while creating a lot of strength here in the core and along the front right leg. The blocks offer height and a little bit more accessibility, especially if we've picked up the back knee. And we'll slowly lower the back knee down if it was lifted up. Take the hands off the blocks. Bring the front foot back. And gently find a child's position. Your child's position can be with the knees hips distance apart, or you can create wide knees, touching the big toes together, and then releasing the buttocks down toward the heels, relaxing the forehead down to the mat, stacking your hands for support, or bringing a block in for support if the forehead doesn't quite reach all the way down. Relax the whole of the spine. Surrender the whole body here to the mat. One more deep inhale here, long, slow exhale. Inhale, come back into the tabletop position. You can bring the blocks back in, or you can simply plant the hands down, nice and wide fingers. Inhale, we lift and extend the left leg. We're going to the other side. As you exhale, bring that left leg underneath the body. Take the foot to the inside of the left hand or block. Find your lunge position here. Nice 90-degree ankle knee here above the front ankle, and deciding on the distance that you want here between your legs. Option to take the right knee further back for a deeper opening, or bring the right knee further in for less opening. Only you can know what is the perfect place for your body today, at this moment. So go with that. And a little bit of challenge here, creating the opening effect, but not so much that you're feeling pain or that you're feeling like, I don't want to do this anymore. Then it's too far. And for the added challenge, you can curl the back right toes under, lift the right knee. Finding a little bit more height here on the hands or with the blocks. Your option. A few more breaths. This is a good time to recall your intention. Say it again to yourself. Envision it, feel it. And strengthen it. We'll slowly lower the back right knee down and take the front foot back. Bring ourselves back into a child's position, taking a little bit of a rest. Surrender the heart down toward the earth. Surrender the forehead down. Find your rest here. where your hips are in space here with child is according to your body. So maybe up higher, and down lower, sometimes bringing a block between the feet for the support. Here underneath the hips could be nice. One more deep breath in here. Slow exhale. Wonderful. Let's come up. Great. And we'll make our way into standing. And as you're doing so, take a moment to set your blanket to the side so that we have the mat available to us nice and grippy. Let's do a little bit of mountain position here. Finding our legs hips distance apart. Bring your arms down to either side. Fingers spread wide, palms facing toward me. Feel your feet rooting and grounding through the earth. Feel the heart lifting up. Draw the heart upwards toward the sky. Find a nice, gentle, soft gaze straight ahead without lifting the chin too high. Breathe in and out. One more time. Strong mountain. Able to stand strong and tall, regardless of the weather around it. Shake the arms out, shake the legs. Great, and let's play a little bit with balance. So I believe in our balance time being very functional and applicable to our daily lives. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all of our weight onto the right leg side. Great. Feel yourself really grounding on this right side. And slowly start to pick up the left leg. Great. Start playing with your balance here. Hands can be anywhere. You can play around with the hands at the hips, hands at the sides. You can bring the hands and arms upward. And take your gaze and find somewhere straight ahead of you in the distance to just stare gently at something. Find a focal point, something that's not moving. And gently stare at it, finding your focus here for your balance. You can be creative here with your balance. You can simply stay here with the knee up. You can begin to hinge at the knee, bringing the foot forward, bringing the foot back. You can play with the arms. Perhaps the arms flow up and down as you move the foot front and back. Stay focused, breathing gently, inhaling, exhaling. Allow yourself to wobble. So, believe it or not, being balanced doesn't mean we don't wobble. We do wobble. That's part of learning the balance. We're teaching the body to move in all different directions without falling down into one. And that's what we're practicing here with our balance. Just a couple more breaths here on this side. Great, we'll slowly lower that left leg down. Give your legs a shake. Perhaps do some ankle rolls on that left foot side. Nice and gentle release. And widen your legs a little bit further than your hips. And let's do some hip circumductions. Hands to the hips. Take the left hip toward the left side. Bring it around through the back. Really exaggerate the movement. Notice my shoulders come forward. Now bring the right hip out to the side. And as we come forward with this big circle, we're tilting the pelvis forward, bringing the shoulders a bit back. Couple more circles in this direction. Really exaggerate the pelvis coming forward. Great. And now we'll come back to center and go the other direction. Other side, back and around and to the front. Feel the stretch. Last time here. And we'll come back to center. Wonderful. Let's bring the feet again and the legs hips distance apart. Great. Balance to the other side. Take all of your weight to the left leg side. Feel nice, rooted and grounded here. And start to pick up the right foot. How far you lift, it's up to you. It doesn't matter. What we're looking for here is to challenge our balance. Work and play with the body here. Notice what's happening. Go with your wobble. Rather than resisting the wobble, kind of move with it. Remember, find something to stare ahead in the distance. Nice soft gaze. How far the knee is up, that's up to you. And start playing here. A little bit further. Where do I want to take my foot and leg? Do I want to add in the arms? We're teaching the body, moment by moment, how to use different muscles and how to move in a way that when we're walking outside and we trip or we slip, the body says, hey, I've practiced this on the mat. I know what to do to not fall down in one direction and to keep myself upright. That's what we're teaching the body. So we don't resist the wobble. We work with it. A couple more breaths here. Finding play with your body. Staying focused. Grounded through the left leg. And slowly we'll come back down. Shake it out. Wonderful. Pick up that right leg and do some ankle rolls. Both sides, other side. Wonderful. Now perhaps you can reach for a block, or if you don't have a block, you could fold the blanket a little bit thicker and have it in front of you here. If you have a block, great, it can be at any level. You'll have to see what level works for you. Find a nice wide-legged stance here. Great. And allow the toes to be pointing forward. This gives your hips an ability to open up a little bit more around the back. Hands to the hips. Great. Inhale deeply, length, and bring the heart up. Great. As you exhale, gently forward fold halfway. We're not taking the head all the way down. We're going just far enough that we feel the activation along the back of the thighs. Nice stretch here. So our torso body is parallel to the floor. Inhale, rise up again. Upright. Exhale, half fold. Inhale, come back upright. Exhale, half fold. This time, we'll continue to fold forward and let the hands release from the hips. The hands can go to a block at any level or all the way down to Let the head hang heavy here. Nice and surrendered. Feeling gentle stretch along the backs of the legs and along the spine. Let the head be heavy. We're making small and consistent changes, one moment at a time. They're going to lead us to phenomenal results here. Wonderful. Now we're going to bring the left hand to the left hip. Keeping your right hand to your block or to the mat. That's going to be your stability and support. We're going to inhale and turn our heart to the left side. Taking your gaze to the left, finding a gentle stretch here, activating the left leg side a little bit deeper. Notice my elbow is kind of up, pointing upward toward the ceiling. And slowly we'll begin to bring our heart back to the center, releasing the left hand down to the block, taking the right hand to the hip. Inhaling, we'll open up the heart to the right side along with our gaze. Gently twisting here, feeling a little bit deeper effects, activating perhaps along the right leg side and the back. And slowly we'll bring ourselves back down to the neutral center position. Let both hands rest to the mat. Hang the head one more time. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Next inhale. We'll start to come upright all the way up. Bringing your hands back to your hips. Great. Let's take our toes outward now, bringing our heels inward. Finding a little bit different here on the wide-legged stance. It offers us the ability now to move at the knees, to find a bit of a squatting position. So let's play with that and see how it feels. Inhale, deeply lengthen. Exhale, gently bend the knees and squat a bit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently squat. Go where it's appropriate for you. Keep your spine nice and upright here. If you feel that to bend the knees deeper, you have to take the buttocks forward. Well, don't bend as deep. Just a little bit. Just an inch or two. Keeping the spine nice and upright. And making small, gentle bends here. Exhaling to bend and squat. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. Now let's play with the arms a little bit. Bring the arms out to either side in cactus arms. Inhale, lengthen the arms and the legs. Exhale, come into cactus. Inhale. Exhale, this is goddess pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lengthen. This time, bring the palms together. Exhale the hands to heart center. See how you like that? Try that out. Inhale up. exhale down. Inhale up one more time, using whatever arms you prefer here. And one more time. And let's stay here in Goddess for a couple of breaths. Inhale, come all the way up. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms out into a V position. Finding star. Smile here. You're a star. You're the star of your practice. And we'll slowly bring the hands together. Exhale the hands to heart center. Bring the hands to the hips. And we're going to toe and heel in our feet. So what that means is that we bring the toes in, then pick up the heels and bring them in. Pick up the toes, bring them in. Pick up the heels, bring them in. Heel, toe in. Lock. Until you're in a standing position. Now try out going outward. Heels out, toes out. Heels out, toes out. Heels out, toes out. Okay, back in. Pick up the toes, bring them in. Pick up the heels, bring them in. Oh, good work for the hips and the legs here. Wonderful. Shake it all up. Yeah. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Bring the arms out to either side. And fold forward with a nice long spine. Finding a forward fold here. With the legs, hips distance apart. Now bend the knees deeply, press through the feet, bring the arms back out to T, and press through the legs, rise back up, reverse swan dive. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hang the head, relax the head and arms. Bend the knees deeply, press through the feet. Arms out to T, and rise back up, reverse swan dive. Palms to touch. Exhale the hands to heart center. Wonderful. Let's come to the front of our mat. Here. And now we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Hang the head. Bend the knees deeply. Plant the hands down to the mat. Option here to use blocks if the added height makes this more accessible to you. You're going to step one foot back and then the other. Slowly come down onto the knees. Uncurl the toes. Sink down into a child's pose for a couple of breaths. Knees can be closer or farther apart. Breathe in and out. And slowly come back up with an inhale. Walk the hands back. We're going to find a seated position. Your option here to use the folded blanket and to sit right at the front edge. If your hips are a little tighter or your hamstrings, a tendency that will happen when we sit on the mat is for the spine to round. If you feel this happening, if the top hip bones are rolling back, try a little bit closer to the front of the blanket. We want these hip bones to be straight up or toward the front, finding a nice upright position. If the blanket doesn't give you enough lift to do that, you can also use a block. The block gives a little bit more firmer support and a little bit more height. So you can also see how that is with the block. Does it allow your spine to lengthen a little bit better? For me, the block is a little too much, but for you, it will be just right. So go with what feels good and where you feel like you can be very stable and nice and upright here. And we'll slowly bring our legs out in front. Give them a gentle shake. Tick-tock the feet side to side. Let's bring the legs back to center. Hands to either side. Inhale the arms up. Reach. Exhale the arms down in front. Inhale, bring the arms up in front and up. Exhale. Wonderful. Let's take our right leg. We're going to cross it over the left. The foot is going to be planted to the mat. Find a comfortable position here and one in which you can stay upright again. If you notice wherever you're on right now, when you cross this leg over, that it created this effect of rounding the spine, sending the spine into that cat position toward the back, then add a little bit more lift here or come a little closer to the front edge of the blanket or the block. Right? Now we'll inhale both arms up, reach. As we exhale, we're going to turn toward the right and take the left arm around the right leg. The right arm will set down like a second spine behind your back. Finding a seated twist here. Half lower the fish, that's what this is called. And so we're just going to inhale, lengthen. Feel the sit bones pressing down to the mat or the blanket. Nice long spine. As you exhale, relax and surrender into the twist. Perhaps even take your gaze a little bit further toward that right shoulder, stretching the neck a little bit more. Stay here with your breath. Stay with your body. Feel the experience that is occurring here in this twist. One more inhale and exhale together. Next inhale, we'll bring ourselves back into the center position. Gently uncross the leg. Give it a gentle shake. Bring the arms up. Take a nice stretch upward. Exhale, bring the hands in front again. And now we'll pick up the left leg side. Plant the left foot down. Again, find that nice long spine. Inhale, bring the arms up. As you exhale, turn toward the left. Bring the right arm around the knee or leg and set the left hand down behind your spine, like a second spine. Inhale and lengthen the spine upward, heart upward. Exhale to surrender into your twist. One of the greatest secrets to change is not to focus our energy on fighting what is old, on fighting against the things that we no longer want in our lives. The greatest secret is to put our energy and our focus into the new. What do we deeply want to fulfill? Send your thoughts in that direction. Send your energy in that direction. Sometimes we get so caught up in fighting the old and fighting against it, against not doing it, that we stay there in the old. So think about what you want to bring in that is new. Focus on it. Ponder on it. Have your intention for it. And see what happens. One more deep breath in here, long, slow exhale. And we'll slowly start to come back around with an inhale. Gently uncross the leg, lengthen the legs, give them a gentle shake, tick-tock side to side. Great. And now we'll slowly make our way all the way back down to the mat on our backside. Again, your option to lay your blanket out, to be nice and comfortable here. And once you're down to the mat, you're going to gently find a happy baby. So in happy baby, our knees bend and we'll go out to the sides. Perhaps at first your happy baby is about here with the feet down. And just see how willing the feet are to go up a little bit higher. Your hands can go to the back of the thighs, the back of the knees, at the ankles. You can also hook the arms around the back of the thighs. If your hands are able to reach without super straining the shoulders or the neck in this position, you won't get it to stick out. You can reach for the feet. See what works for you. There's no one size fits all. What works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. And once you're in this happy baby and you feel happy about it, you can gently rock side to side. Look at your toes. Spread those toes. You can do ankle rolls. And if happy baby isn't feeling very good today, find another release. Perhaps nice long body stretch here. Planting your feet wide and doing windshield wipers. Any final release that feels good to you. Before we go into our last position, Shavasana, or corpse pose. It's like the cherry on top after your practice. And we'll all start to wind down whatever we're finally doing. And allow the body to fully surrender to the floor beneath you. Legs wider than the hips distance apart. The arms, again, a little bit further out from the body. Palms up might feel the most comfortable, or for you, palms down would feel the most comfortable. Or maybe hands to the belly. If for any reason you feel tension in the lower back with the legs long in this position, another option would be to bend the legs and bring them together in this constructive rest pose, or to widen the feet and let the knees touch for support. Find what works here for you. Surrender the whole of the body here. The whole of the body. Perhaps close your eyes. Make sure your shoulder blades are nice and flat against the back. And that you are completely comfortable, able to fully surrender the whole of your body here. Feel the breath going in and coming out. Stay here, just being, surrendering. Finding stillness, allowing yourself to be breathed. Relax the whole of your body. Notice the whole body surrendered and relaxed, being held and supported. Your potential is limitless. You are unique, valuable, capable, and worthy of the dreams in your heart. Most of all, you have what it takes to transform and transcend whatever challenges you face. Believe in yourself. And believe in your ability to be able to figure anything out. Gently begin to notice your breath again, perhaps taking deeper inhales and longer, slower exhales. And slowly start to reawaken the body, gently wiggling some toes and fingers, gentle ankle rolls, wrist rolls, or head rolls. As you're ready, slowly turn onto the side body, finding a fetal position. You can support the side of the head if you need to. And return to your intention. Recall that intention that you set at the beginning of the practice and say it again to yourself or envision it again. And draw the feeling into it. Feel it. Live it in your mind's eye, live it in your heart. And we'll slowly make our way back up to seated, gently helping yourself up with your hands. And return into a comfortable seated position, bring our hands to heart center. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your yoga practice with me today. I am so honored. I hear you, I see you, I feel you, and I honor and respect your whole being with my whole being. Namaste.